Right, hello everybody, welcome back to today's video. Today is a very special day. Oh, it gets me every time. Today I'm going to show you around my brand new Mini. So you guys know that I've been going on and on previously about getting a new car. You know, that either a John Cooper Works or a Cooper S, a Mini Cooper S. I'm trying to set the heating so it's not blowing all over you guys. You might be able to see the dash cam here. I'm not too sure. If you can, I'm sorry. But you guys know that I've been going on about getting a John Cooper Works or a Cooper S literally forever. So yeah, I went out and I bought myself a Cooper S. It's a 66 plate, so late 2016. It's a 2 litre 4-cylinder, 192 brake horsepower. Since, you know, a year or so after I had the Mini one, I was after a car that was ever so slightly more capable. And you know, obviously the Mini one, it was my second car, and it was insane. You know, for you guys, you know, who own Type R's or whatever, you know, Audi TTs or Audi RS whatevers, you know, might laugh at me saying that, you know, the Mini one was amazing. But for a second car, you know, just shy of 100 brake, 1.6 litre, it did the job for me. It was like the best car I've ever owned, even though it was a second car. But over time, I just wanted something a bit more capable, a bit more reliable, in the sense that it wouldn't stop costing an arm and a leg to repair. So the way I see a car is, after so many years, let's say 6 years, things will start not going wrong, but you know, things will start happening on the car that you will have to pay to have replaced, you know. It's just so nice. It's amazing. Like I say, the Mini, I did the brakes myself. You know, I learned a great deal from that car. Sort of self-maintenance, you know, on the car, instead of paying for a dealership or a garage to do it. Now, I know, you know, people say support local companies, you know, support this, support that, but personally, we're going in here, there's no one here. Personally, I like to learn stuff myself. I like to get hands-on. You know, I can't learn stuff by, you know, someone telling me. I actually physically have to do it, and that's just my way of learning. So over time, I took it upon myself to do bits to the car, you know, brakes, such like that. Did the odd oil, you know, that sort of stuff, coolant. But you know, I just wanted to learn that myself, and from having that car, I've learned I've learned a few skills that I can take on along with me, you know, to this car. And yeah, it just saves a fortune having to have a garage do it. But guys, I'm going to step out the car. I'm going to switch over to the gimbal, and we're going to get a few shots of the car. Right, here we are. This is the Mini. Like I said, it's a 2016, well, September 2016 Mini Cooper S, the 3-door hatch. I've got my private reg on there now, as you can see. I've just got to get used to this gimbal. Now, you're going to have to excuse me. I do, there's a couple of parts in it I can't remember what they all are, but, you know, the names particularly. But I've got these 17-inch wheels. I think these are run flat tyres. So, obviously, over time, I will be changing them when they need to be replaced. It's got the standard Mini Cooper S grille on the front. Well, I say grille, bumper. You could upgrade that to John Cooper Works grille. Obviously, it was an approved used vehicle, so I didn't have the option of choosing that. It's not the end of the world though. I do like the car for as it is. It's got the stock Mini Cooper S exhaust on the back of the car. Slightly dirty. I do have a few bits at home to go over that and give it a clean. Mini Cooper S badging on the back. Obviously my private plate. It does come with the LED. It's obviously got the LED headlights, so I should be able to upgrade these rear ones to the Union Jack ones if I wanted to, over a period of time or whatever. As standard, the Mini West Midlands Mini Owners Group sticker. It's got the chrome filler cap on there. I think this comes with all the John Cooper, with all the Cooper S anyway. My last car didn't have that. It was an added extra, but so it also comes with the black roof, the black mirror caps as well. I think the stock, if you were just to buy like a baseline Cooper S, the roof and the mirror caps would be the same paint, colour as the paintwork. But obviously the previous owner decided not to have that. It does add a bit more of a sporty look to it, which I kind of like. We've got the side scuttles there as well. I'll obviously be upgrading those to some dynamic LED ones over time, and a decal and a decal there as well. This is all just like hypothetically speaking. I'm not in any rush to do any of this, so yeah. But look at that. That's it's amazing. Honestly, it is a pocket rocket. I used to say the Mini one was a pocket rocket, really, when it wasn't. But this is just something else. Like I say, it's a 4-cylinder 2-litre, 192 brake horsepower. I'm not sure what the torque is on this, but you could easily stage one this up to 280 brake, I think, from what I've heard anyway. So that might be something I'll do down the line. Also an exhaust. That's something as well that I might do. Like I say, hypothetically speaking, I'm not in any rush to do this. I might go with like a JCW Pro exhaust. That way you can turn on and off. Well, you can open up and close the valve on it, really. A couple of things that I'll be doing as well, that I'm sort of really keen to do, are just the aesthetics. I've already dechromed the belt line with the SMPS 2012 belt line dechrome kit, so that's obviously something that I've already done. I'll be looking to dechrome the handles as well as the headlight surrounds, the grille surround, the grille stripe. I might turn that red, and there's a couple of bars in there you can see. One bar there and one bar there. This looks really nice. If I was to turn that red and wrap those bars red, that would look really nice, I think. I've seen a couple of minis like that, so I might go ahead and do that. Funny thing is with the Cooper S and the John Cooper Works, they had this grill on the front, this intake scoop, but actually it doesn't lead to anywhere. It's blocked off. Obviously, hence the reason why the grill is massive on this. I've got 2 intakes as well there that cool the brakes, one on each side. They feed right through to the brakes. It's obviously behind the lights. Like I say as well, this comes with the LED headlights. So, for those people who sort of want a comparison, I can't really do anything now. But you've seen people driving with bright headlights on in the dark, and you think that their main beam's on. This is what these are. So I've been, countless times I've been driving home from work in the dark and I've been flashed at, even though I don't have the main beams on. So it's LED headlights, side lights and fog lights at the bottom. It's also got the daytime running lights on the side. I don't know if it'll do it. No, it has to be turned on. If these weren't the LED headlights, I'd have to have the Union Jack ones at the rear coded in, as far as I'm aware. But hopefully, because these are LED lights, it should be just like a simple swap that I can put the Union Jack ones on the back. That's also something I'm going to do down the line anyway. 0 to 60 is around 5.4 seconds, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, fuel economy, we're probably looking at motorway usage, low 50s, high 40s, low 50s. That will be in like green or mid mode. But just normal consumption, town driving, that sort of thing, you're probably looking at about your high 20s, low 30s mile to gallon. I think it's got a 45 litre tank in there as well. I think that probably lasts around 320 miles, depending on how you drive it. So the tyres that this came on as well, I think they're Dunlop Sport Max. So these are low profile. I think they're run flats as far as I'm aware, but for the sizing, if you guys want it, it's 205 45 R17. Yeah, grip's really nice. Little bit iffy in the rain, you know, but I think, you know, you come to expect stock tyres to perform that. But I am sorry about the wind as well. I can understand it's quite windy for you guys. So it also came with the belt, not the belt, the stripes on the bonnet. So that's something I might take off over time. Like I said earlier, it's not something I'm in a rush to do at the moment. So yeah, let's take you guys on the inside. Door handles as well, as opposed to the previous one, which was a button on the back. So yeah, right, let's have a sit in. Let's get out, actually. I need to show you the seats. So excuse the DJI, the gimbal box there, but these are the well, half cloth, half leather seats. I think it's the diamond interior package, something like that. I've got the Media XL pack in the middle, so I've got the nav, you know, I can connect my phone to it, that sort of thing. As you can see, I've got the iDrive there, which is taken from the BMW cars, so you know, you can control pretty much anything. I can move the seat in and out. I do need to give it a quick hoover at some point, but let's get in. So this is the interior. Yeah, from what I can remember, it's a diamond interior. I think that's what they call it. I'm not 100%. But yeah, like I say, Media XL pack, so I've got the wider screen. Normally, if you don't have the Media XL, it sort of cuts off around here, and you have the smaller screen in the middle. So from here, I can control like my phone. Let's go to the menu. I can control the phone, radio, telephone, mini connected I've got on there as well, vehicle info, settings and navigation. So I've got a sat-nav built in, so I don't need to use Waze or anything like that anymore. It also comes included with the Harman Kardon audio system. So this is the upgraded audio system. Obviously by Harman Kardon. This features in a lot of BMWs as well. So I've got two tweeters, one over there and one there. I've got a mid-range speaker in each of the doors. And there. I've got two subwoofers, one under the passenger seat, one under the driver's seat. And then in the rear, I've got a tweeter and another sort of mid-range speaker. So sound system in this car is absolutely amazing. If any of you guys have the option to either just test drive a car with the Harman Kardon or are looking to pick up a car with the Harman Kardon, I definitely vouch for that, you know, that package as opposed to the stock speaker system. It's amazing. There's no tinniness, you know, there's no distortion when you turn the volume all the way up. It is amazing. I would do a speaker test, but there really is no point with the compression of YouTube videos. You know, with the compression that YouTube puts on the videos, there really is no point in me doing that. You guys won't get the full experience, but it's definitely something I'd recommend you guys go and check out if you have the option. Like I say, you know, I can control everything from the car here. I can either, I don't think that will work. I need to turn the car on. So I can also view the horsepower and the torque that I'm putting out. So if we put it into sport and then go back on, so you can change these buttons, you see, to anything you want pretty much. You just hold down on a menu and then yeah, it will add it, as you can see. I'm stationary, so it's not really outputting anything at the moment, but when you're driving, you can see this goes pretty much all the way to the top. If you guys heard then, you can hear the exhaust pop. Let's give it another quick rev. There we go. So it is a stock exhaust. Inside, I'll give it a quick rev so you guys sort of get an idea of what you hear inside. So you get a rough idea of what it sounds like. I don't know how it's going to output well on the camera, but we'll see. Like I say, it's something I'm going to upgrade over time. The exhaust is something I'm going to do. Probably not for a year or so, but you know, it's one of those things that I'd like to do over time. Yeah, so I mean, guys, I really don't know what much more there is to say. I've got the driving modes as well, so I can go from sport mode, which in this car it doesn't adjust the steering or the suspension. It does adjust the throttle response. So if I tap it, the throttle response is quite high, whereas if I go into mid mode, it's not as responsive. Mid mode is just sort of your typical, it says there, typical mini driving fun. So, you know, you just typical, you know, your normal day-to-day driving, stick it in mid mode, you know, and just drive. It's, you know, your normal mini fun. You can knock it over into green mode, which is low consumption driving fun. I wouldn't say that because there's like no revs on this at all. It tells you as well how well you are at driving or how good you are at driving. Tells you how many miles you've gained and that on the fuel. But really, I'd only be driving green maybe on motorways that I don't need to put my foot down, but definitely not everyday driving. Most certainly not. It's not worth it. There's no power at all. It's really like going back to the Mini one with regards to power. So you only get pops as well in sport mode. You don't get the pops in mid mode and green, unless you have obviously an adjusted exhaust, or you know, you change your exhaust. Button wise, I've got the climate control, obviously, so I can control the what's up with the light there? White balance is off. I can adjust the driver's side and the passenger side's heating. Nice thing as well, when you turn the heating down, it tells you whereabouts you are on the sort of the lit outer part of the display, so if you follow the white part, it tells you whereabouts you have it in the, you know, hot or cold. So climate control, automatic climate control, start stop, like I said, the sports selector thing is here. iDrive built in there. That's a touch screen as well on the top, so I can input, you know, names or song names in there. Yeah, really, I think I've covered most things. Now, I will be doing videos every so often on the car. If it is something that you guys want to see, you know, any upgrades or anything, do let me know. I will record the odd bit, you know, dechroming, that sort of stuff. I will record all of that and upload it for you guys, so there'll be plenty of videos to come in the future. But like I say, if there's anything you guys want to see, just drop me a message, you know, drop a comment, and I'll quite happily do a video. You know, if there's anything you guys want to know, performance, that sort of thing, you want to see any tests or anything like that, let me know, and we'll give it a go. And we're going to leave here. I'm just going to drive home now. This is a bit of a bumpy road. These are run flats, I think, so they are ever so slightly more robust on the road, but I don't like them. It adds a lot more, you know, it's a lot firmer ride really. But yeah, so we're going to pull off here. I'm going to drop it into sport mode. No. Just get a chance, go out and drive one. You know, Mini do a 48-hour test drive. I think you have to be a bit older for the Cooper S to go and test drive one, or even if you've got a friend, just go and test drive one. They're absolutely insane. I can guarantee as soon as you test drive one of these, you won't go back. That's probably a bit biased coming from a Mini owner, but I think they're absolutely insane cars. They really are amazing. Fuel economy is not too bad either. I went over that earlier on. guys, I'm going to end this video here. If you like the video, click like. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, then hit that subscribe button. I will have a lot more videos coming out of this car in the future, such as dechroming. So obviously there'll be plenty of them to come. But if there are any videos that you guys want to see, comparisons, you know, anything you want to see, just let me know. I'd happily just pop out and record a quick video for you guys. You know, that's something I'll be more than willing to do. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video.